And we're live.
Hi friends, welcome to My Divorce Real Estate. I'm Amber Gifford and this is my husband and teammate, Scotty Gifford. We always look at each other when we do that.
Yeah, that's okay.
So today we're going to talk about what?
We're going to talk about QDROs.
Do you know what a QDRO is? Is that something you feed your animal?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you should feed your I don't think you feed your dog anything but chocolate, right?
No.
Oh, no chocolate? Okay.
So maybe you're wondering, or you've heard the word QDRO, Qualified Domestic Relations Order. Your attorney threw it out. Somebody said something about a QDRO. You have no idea what it is. You know it's a means of, hey, this is money that I either have to give or get, right?
Yeah, and I think maybe like, hey, it's something to do with like a 401k maybe, or,
True. You're on the right track.
So, Amber, you actually used to work for a divorce attorney and actually used to do QDROs, is that right?
I was not a divorce attorney, but it was an attorney in Texas, yes. And we used to do qualified domestic relations orders based off a marital property estate. So, and I personally had a QDRO throughout my divorce as well. At the time they said it to me, I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Because you don't know. But yes, you can have a QDRO, which is short for qualified domestic relations order, to split the money, however you guys are agreeing that it needs to be divided from one party to the other via a divorce. So you're only allowed by IRSA rules to split your 401k based off of if it's a divorce, if you owe back child support, or this marital property agreement that I was suggesting before. And in doing so, the benefit to that is what?
Well, the benefit is that you don't have to pay the 10% penalty, right?
So, like normally, you have a 401k, right? And you're like, oh, hey, I want to take some money out. And if you want to take your money out, you're penalized 10%. But you're taking money out because you owe half of it or whatever amount to your soon-to-be ex. They're not going to penalize you that because under the IRSA laws and regulations, you're able to do that. But you have to do it under this QDRO, QDRO. And this is a document that is filled out that states all the pertinent information. And typically, your attorneys will suggest that you do this. And it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get it actually transferred over. And a lot of attorneys outsource those. So it's an additional fee that you guys would be paying and decipher on who pays for it. We are not attorneys. We don't say that we're attorneys, but we know from experience that I used to process QDROs and that I had one myself. So when you receive that QDRO, like I was the receiver, it's money that was put into a 401k account in my name.
So yeah, that's really good information you just passed along there. And sometimes you might have to play that back again to go back. She just covered a lot of information there in that one topic. So, if you need to get connected to somebody, if you're going through divorce and you're thinking about divorce, you can always check us out at thegiffordgroup.net to learn more about us and see how we can help you. And then we can also help you get connected to those divorce attorneys, to CDFAs. And we just have a lot of information and resources on our website.
I want to note too that it's not always the case that you're dividing 401k. Everything is negotiable. It's not like you have one, oh God, I'm going to lose it. I was a stay-at-home mom for 12 years, so I hadn't been working, and so that was part of what I received. But if you both have them, it doesn't have to be like you get mine, I get yours. It doesn't have to be that way. Everything is negotiable.
Yeah. So in my case, we both had 401ks and we both decided, hey, you're going to keep your 401k. I'm going to keep my 401k. And so there was no QDRO done because we just kept our own assets and we kept them separately. You're going to keep your car, I'll keep my car, kind of thing like that. So in our case, we disagreed upon not doing any QDROs at all. And because the amounts were roughly the same, and, we just decided what was fair at that time. And that's good news for Texas.
You agreed to not do QDROs.
Exactly.
So it's just an option. That's all it is. It's just another thing that's out there that maybe you were aware of. You didn't know what it was. Maybe you did know. Whatever the case may be, we just wanted to give you knowledge because knowledge is power. At the end of the day, that's the whole purpose of everything that we do is to help you.
Yeah. So we want to help you learn those facts so you can remove the fear, right?
Yes, because fear is false evidence appearing real. Let me say that again. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So you basically are telling stories to yourself that aren't actually real, and 95% of things you worry about don't come to fruition, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just my free advice on that one. But anyway.
Yeah, most of our worries don't, right? So yeah.
So thanks so much for watching, and as always, Scotty and I are here to give you real life experiences to all your real estate needs.